Hey man, I am Paulina on the Finnish path and welcome to my year to come reading. I have been doing a reading at the end of each month for the next month, and now since this is the end of August, I am doing a reading for September. Now this month, August, we got a bit of a whopper. We got the Tower and Eight of Cups, and it has been like that for me. I mean, boy, have things calmed down, and well, now I know what is solid in my life, and I have tried to move on, like Eight of Cups suggests. But when I did the original year to come reading, that was in December, and I drew one card for each month. And obviously, since life has been happening since then, we have made decisions and found new paths, and things have shifted. So what I'm doing today is drawing a clarifier for September to pair it with the original card I drew for September in December. And that card was this one, Two of Swords. This is actually quite apt to follow the Tower of August, because this card is about choices, decisions. Not necessarily only two choices, like in this card there are two swords. There can be many choices, but it actually does stand to reason that after everything fell down in August and we were left with just a bare rock where the tower used to stand, and we decided to leave, go forward, go find something else, it stands to reason that now we will be, in September, we will be facing choices. We need to decide which way we want to go and how and with what we are going to build our new tower, since the old one collapsed. So that's what this card is about. It's actually very logical. Now, the thing with Two of Swords is that if you look at this card, there's this lady who's blindfolded. That means that it is going to be a bit of a leap of faith for us in September. The choices, decisions we make, there will be no way for us to know if they are the right choices and right decisions, and if we are choosing right things and heading the right way. There's no way for us to know that. We are just gonna have to decide regardless and then see what happens. Okay, right, but now I will draw a clarifier for this Two of Swords to see if things have shifted, if something has happened earlier this year, if we have done something that has changed the situation from what it was in December. So I will tilt the camera down so that you can see my cards when I do the draw. Here we go. And here are my cards. I have already pre-shuffled, so the cards are ready to go, but I will shuffle a little anyway. And here is our Two of Swords, the one I drew in December. And now we are looking for a clarifier for the Two of Swords. And the deck I am using is Pam's Vintage Tarot. This was made by Irene from My Lucky Card. Lovely deck. Okay, I think we are set. Here we go. Right, clarifier for the Two of Swords. Oi, Three of Swords. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Living in a doggy household. There's something happening outside, and my boys are making sure that I know that something is happening outside. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, we'll get back to the cards. Right. So what we got as a clarifier is Three of Swords. There we go. Now, those of you who have followed me earlier have seen my introduction, for example, in YouTube. You know that this card is very important to me. I think that this is the most Finnish card in the deck. We Finns, we love heartache. We have this streak of melancholy to us, and this card quite obviously means broken heart, heartache, sorrow, things like that. But that's not actually a bad thing, really. It doesn't feel good. I would have been really happy to draw something like Two of Cups or something like that. But, well, that was not to be. But thinking about this card, number 3, and all threes, they are about balance, finding balance. They are also about waiting for things to come to fruition, things we have already started earlier, waiting for the results, that kind of balance. Also early success. This is a swords card, and swords are about thought, things about the head. This is not about emotions, even though this is heartbreak. This is also, this one was a swords card. So it seems to me that September will be all about how we think about things, making conscious decisions, using our heads. Okay, I will tilt the camera back up so that we can see each other. There you are. Okay. So, Two of Swords and clarifier Three of Swords. Oh, sorry. Trying to avoid a glare. Yes, September is going to be about using our heads. And this decision we are going to have to make, decision or decisions, they are not going to be easy. It can even break our heart doing these decisions. And remembering that all this comes after the Tower, it's again quite understandable. There are so many things right in the beginning now. We are beginning many things. We are setting up new things, making new plans, and leaving the old things behind, like the Eight of Cups told us in August. It's not easy. Those were probably things we worked for and valued. But the tower showed us that they were not what we thought they were. So we had to move on. And in September, we will come face to face with feeling this loss of the things we decided to leave behind, because that was the right thing to do. And September and all the decisions we will be making there, it's not going to be an easy month, but it is actually going to be very apt for autumn, because that's what autumn is all about. Leaves turning red and yellow and falling, and the world getting ready for the long, icy, still winter. So there is melancholy in autumn and in September. And we are going to feel that very keenly. Now the thing with the Three of Swords, this heartbreak, is that it's not the end. These swords are not stuck in any way. So what we need to do is pull them out, then heal, let our heart heal, and then we need to move on. It can also be that this card of decisions can be about deciding to heal. Deciding that, okay, this hurts, this is not fun, but it's not the end. I will not let it be the end. I will heal. Even this shall pass. And the swords are pointing out that we need to be conscious about all of this. Everything that happens in September. We need to be conscious of our feelings, and we need to use our heads come September. We need to think carefully and be aware of our decisions, even though we won't know the end results until later. Yes, September is going to be an August month for us. Autumn. I meant autumn. I always mix these two words together, August and autumn. I was talking about autumn. September is going to be an autumn month for us, autumn of the year. So we need to prepare for the coming winter, and we need to give ourselves time to heal from this heartache, from feeling the loss of everything we gave up in August. Because it was the right decision to do that. Now we just need to give ourselves time to heal from it. Let's be compassionate towards ourselves. Okay, that was a clarifier for September. I will write this down in my blog, and you can find it there. And if you want to be notified when the next reading is for this series, you can subscribe to my blog. You can enter your email address there, and then you will get an email saying that I have posted something new. Also, if you prefer watching videos to reading, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that should be really easy for you. There will be a little logo of mine that appears to the lower, is it right hand side corner of this video by the end of the video. If you click that, you can really easily subscribe to my channel. Also, this reading can be done starting with any month of the year. It doesn't have to be done in December and starting January, ending December. But if you know that there is a big year coming ahead for you, you can order this reading and ask me to start it like in November if you like, or March, whatever you like, whenever your big year starts. You can find this reading in my web shop. It's Year to Come reading. Okay, so this was September, looking very autumny, which is nice. I like that. I will do the next Year to Come reading a month from now, so that's the end of September, and that reading will be for October. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful September. Hey, hey.